Guys, look what we have here. We've got a high wing, brand new plane from Volantex, a 500mm Trainstar. They do make this in a bigger model, but they've now brought out an absolute brand new model, and it's a 500mm stunt Trainstar it's called. So super excited to get this in the air. We're at actual new flying field. We've got trains in the background, but we've got plenty of room here. We've got a nice takeoff and landing area, and have a look at this beautiful little model, guys. This won't be a maiden flight, so we have tested this and we've done a few little altercations to make this plane fly as best as it can. So we're just going to do a review for you and show you how cool this plane flies and let you know what we think of it. Now, if you are interested in watching the unboxing, that will be at the end of this video. And if you are interested in this plane, there will be a link to purchase this if you are, and it supports us a little bit as well. You know, we're here to have fun and enjoy the hobby, keep it simple. And this is a high wing, little trainer plane, so we're gonna see how well it does and show you what we think of it. Gonna get it plugged in. It also flies on a 2S and a 3S battery, guys, so that's super exciting that it runs on a 3S as well. Does have a lot of power, so I'm super excited about that. Let's get it plugged in and get her in the air. All right, guys, so we're starting on a 2S. So we're running it comes with, you will have the option when you purchase this to purchase with a 2S, just the 2S, or you can go the 2S and 3S. The price ranges from around 190 Australian dollars to around 220 Australian dollars, I think. So check that out. It's up to you what you decide to go if you do purchase this. But look at the landing gear on this thing. Now, we have had a little chat with the factory on this. The landing gear on this is, you know, quite solid. They've gone a bit thicker with the landing gear, purely on the front. It's a solid PP F foam, something like that. Sorry, don't correct me. We're just here having fun. So it's really, you know, it's a really strong foam as well. But now this comes in the orange. It also comes in the green, and it comes in a blue, I think, as well. I think they all look really cool. I personally like the green, but we're just grateful to get our hands on this brand new model. I'm super excited. So yeah, 2S. We're gonna fly on the 2S first, 400, and it'll also come with a 3S 400mm. So yeah, let's just see how we go. Nice big battery compartment there, so we're gonna have plenty of room. I'll just show you that plastic tray there. So we'll just plug that in, plug our 2S in. Now with the Volantex range, you know, they say with the ready to fly setup, obviously you want to plug in the plane first. So that's what we're going to do. Got a slight wind here, hardly any. Guys, we're just super grateful to get out. We've had a lot of flooding. Like, just check it out over here. Just have a go at the water. Like, none of that water is normally here. We're actually west of where we are, west of where we live in Port Stephens, Nelson Bay area. We've gone west to look for some dry land. So plug it in. Another exciting thing I can tell you is, guys, obviously, here's your transmitter. It's going to be exactly the same as your Warbirds, your 400, your 500 Warbirds that come from Volantex. They're all the same transmitter. I'm going to flick it on right now to show you. But it has all the same modes that your Warbirds have. So you've got all the way forward is your beginner mode. Mid mode is your beginner mode will be your flight stabilization, your beginner mode, so it will have full flight stabilization. So it will auto correct itself in the air, which is what you always want to start out with, being a beginner, or, you know, even intermediate. Like I will always start in that mode. And then you got your mid rates, which will still have a gyro stabilization, but it will have more control throws, so it'll bank more, but it'll still have that auto correcting. You will also be able to do a loop in the mid mode, I believe. So, and then you've got full expert mode, which I can confirm this little beauty flies in as well, which we'll be testing that as well. We'll be testing some landings. Yeah, so it's got everything there. And then we've also got the stunt button, which will test that as well. So when you're in the safe modes, you'll still be able to pull a stunt and get it to do a roll or a loop or like that in the safe mode. So even if you're a beginner, you can test out those tricks and still get the experience to do a roll or a loop. So yeah, there you go, guys. How are ya?
Good yourself.
Good, mate, good. We just had the council guys come up to us and they were keen to watch it take off. I just let them know we're doing a review on this, but they can come back and check it out. So that's why I love this hobby so much. That's why we're so passionate about it, guys. Another exciting thing, Radio Master fans out there, you can bind this. It has the same protocol as the Warbirds. So you will be able to bind it to your Radio Master TX16, your Radio Master boxes, all that. And yeah, you'll be able to get it in the air. So, but we're going to be flying on the ready to fly package, which this will come with in the link. So let's just get it in the air. I'm going to show you the controls really quickly again. We're not bound at the moment. We've got control throws, but we've got no throttle. So what we need to do, as always with these ones, we go all the way up and then all the way down with the throttle, and that will engage the throttle. It's basically like a safety thing. You know, because obviously props are can be dangerous. They can cause a bit of damage and we want to keep it safe. So we're in the full safe mode right now. So we're going to take off with that. We're going to do a ground takeoff. And we're going to see, we'll test those big wheels on the grass here, and we'll see if we can get it to take off from there. See, like we've got quite a bit of grass there. So it's probably a bit too much for it there. So what we might do, we're just going to take off on the road firstly, and then we'll see how we go. We'll obviously land on the grass. Taking off, we've got all control throws. Let's get her in the air. Look at that, straight up. Yeah, we've got a bit of wind there, so. Here she comes. Just trimming it out a little bit. So you do want to trim it out first, guys. You definitely want to trim it out, like even out of your safe modes when you're on the ground. It's good to trim it out first, but she's flying pretty true at the moment. So this is full safe mode and she's flying really nicely, guys. Got a little bit of wind, like you said, we're going into the wind there. Come back around. Look at that. Just cruising by. She's flying really well. About quarter of throttle there. Still trimming it out. Let's do a figure 8. Figure 8. We might even go back. This is full speed into the wind. So we're going to do a figure 8 this way. Full safe mode, like, give you an idea, I don't know, the flying field we're at here is probably, we've got quite a bit of room, so, you know, we're keeping it safe, keeping away from them trains, we're nowhere near them, so that's all good. What I'll do, I'll come back around and then we'll do one of the, I'll wait for this train to go past. Look at that. That's about 3/4 throttle. Coming back down, using a bit of rudder there with the wind. Nice. Now what I have noticed about this model is you want to keep your speed up a bit through the turns. So, you know, being a higher wing plane, like it flies quite good, but I would probably, you know, I've noticed that there is a little bit of weight with that landing gear, and what we've spoken with the factory, they are working on a bit lighter landing gear, which I think will make that model a little bit lighter. But you know, the first ones that come out, they will come with this landing gear, but you know, it still flies really great. I'm really impressed with, you know, how smooth it is. Brushless motor, by the way, and you know, we're just enjoying this. So what we're going to do, I'm going to come back around in the wind. I'm going to test that aerobatic button for you, and I'm going to turn it to the right, and we're going to see if we can get a roll happening. So what we want to do, so I'm coming past, I'm going to press that button and I'm going to turn. And there we go, we've done a little roll, probably a bit far away. So all you want to do with that button is press it, hold it, and then turn to the ailerons to whatever way you want to go. Here we go, watch. And there we go, we're doing rolls. Now we'll come back around. and then we'll do a loop in that with that button. So we come back around, coming back around. I'm gonna press the button right about now. I'm gonna pull back and she'll do a loop for you, just like that. So that's what that does. I'm on the 2S right now. I'm gonna flick it into the mid modes and we're gonna see how that does. Now I normally like with the Warbirds, I probably like the mid modes the best. You get a bit more control throws, so we've got a bit more going on. So yeah, I probably like the mid mode. If not for myself, I like the advanced mode, but we're in the mid mode now, just showing you how well that does. So I'm gonna show you what I mean about the loop. So you should be able to, yeah. See, I've done a loop in that mid mode. Back off the throttle. Oh, just so nice to see this plane with some sun. The first one that we flew with, we didn't have sun either, so I'm just grateful we could get this brand new model out to you. As you can see, she's flying really dialed there. I probably would say, just because of the turn, like I said, you need a bit of room and keep the speed up through those turns. You could get away with it being a beginner plane, like it does have the flight stabilizations, but what I would say is give yourself a good field. Like you can see here, we're running around at probably 200 meters of length in field and then probably about 100 meters in width. So yeah, I'm gonna flick it out now fully into this advanced mode, and I'm gonna show you how well it does with the 2S with that. So flicking it out now, so I'm full out of safe mode. And I like this mode the best purely because I can do what I want. Obviously, for you advanced pilots out there, this is going to be ideal. So we're just in it now. Let's go for a roll. Look at that. Roll to the right, roll to the left. And she's got a lot of control throw. I'm really capable plane, guys. So I'm keeping the airspeed up, like I said. So I would say definitely shines as an intermediate model. Bit of a roll there. Sorry, a loop. Always get those mixed up. But yeah, as you can see, this is full out of the safe mode. So bit of a rudder turn there. Bit twitchy, that's just pilot error, but snap roll. Let's go back around for that snap roll. And you know, you'll probably get, I'm back in the safe now, I just want to, you know, keep that going. You'll probably get a good, I don't know, 5 to 8 minutes, something like that. So that's your 2S, guys. You've seen it, you know, in the all the modes. It's very capable. I'm going to bring it in for a landing on this grass. I'm going to see how well it does there. Coming in. Can we land it smoothly? She's got the wheels for it. Pull back. Oh, that was pilot error. I could have done that a bit better. A bit more power through that. But that's your 2S on this, guys. Yeah, like I said, probably an intermediate plane. Could you fly it as a beginner? Yeah, 100%. But I would recommend, obviously, it's really good for the intermediate pilot. High wing. I mean, we've still got a bit of wind here, so keen to see it. We're gonna get this 3S plugged in, and we're gonna see how well it does on that. As a beginner, definitely you could fly it as a beginner, but give yourself, you know, as you can see here, we've got about 200 meters in length. So I mean, the turns in the safe mode is quite limited. So you're going to need speed, obviously, through the turns, but also, yeah, like it's got sort of limited bank. So it takes those turns a bit wider. So just keep that in mind if you are going to purchase this as a beginner. But you know what I love about it, like what really looks cool, is just the design, the graphics, and the wheels, and how smooth it is. Let's test it right now on the 3S. All right, just want to show you the 3S that comes with this. It's a 400 milliamp, yeah, battery. It's quite small, a little bit bigger than the 2S, but we're just going to get that plugged in. There should be a lot of, there's still a lot of room in that battery tray, which is good. We'll see how well this does, how much power it's got. So as you can see, that battery compartment there is It's not even a snug fit. I think it's quite good. It suits the 3S. That battery tray suits this plane better. But yeah, let's just get her in the air with the 3S. See how well she does. I'm going to go back over here a little bit. We're going to start off on the road here. It's probably our best bet. Let's check our control throws. Like I said, guys, I know the factory's working on a bit lighter landing gear. The first batch of these will come with this landing gear where the metal, like the wire landing gear that comes down, is a little bit thicker, but you know, it doesn't affect it too much. I just think, you know, with a little bit lighter landing gear, I think it'll be just that little bit easier, I guess. But like I said, it's fine as it is. We're going to check all their control throws again. Always do that too when you unplug it. I'm just going to trim it out. So I'm out of the safe mode right now, and I'm just trimming it because I found with that first flight that the ailerons it was banking to the left a little bit. So I've flicked it out of the safe mode so we can really get a feel for that, you know, get that trimmed out. Just want to show you what it looks like. So those control foes, when I've got it in the safe mode, they'll flick like that. For anyone that's new to this and new to the channel, where, you know, helping people, beginners get into this, the controls will do that because it auto corrects itself in the air. Now, when I flick it into the advanced mode, which is not what you want when you're a beginner, we don't have any of that. So what happens is it's all relying on my input to the controls. So always start as a beginner in that beginner mode, which is what we do anyway, you know, especially with new planes that we're testing. If you've got that advanced technology, that gyro, definitely use it. Let's just get her in the air, and I'm going to stand over here a bit and we're going to get this taken off for you. So taking off right now, into the wind, bit of speed, 3S power, let's go. She's already feeling it. Let's just full speed, downwind, full speed. Oh, that sings, and I nearly hit the light pole. Oh my God, guys, sorry about that. Full speed. Oh, you can hear it come to life. This thing's just singing. Look at that. That's, okay, so this needs power. It just wants power. Geez, I'm liking that light pole. God. All right, so this is full safe mode, and you can see, oh wow, this thing flies. And, you know, that's why I probably say it's great. Like, you definitely could, you know what, use it on 2S as a beginner, and then obviously jump up to that 3S, because that is just singing. I just want to flick it straight into the mid modes because I want to get control throws in this speed. Oh, look at that. Look at that, let's do a loop. So we didn't quite pull back enough on that. We are in the mid mode, so it's still got gyro, like flight stabilization, as you can see. So like I'm banking it there. And so that's full bank to the right, full bank to the left. So if I flick it into the full beginner mode, I'll go back and I'll show you that again. So this is full right ailerons, see there? And full left. So you've got just less control throws in the full beginner mode to the mid mode. So, you know, that mid mode's really cool too, but just work your way up. Just work your way up through the modes. Now I'm gonna go straight to the advanced mode because I want to see how capable she is with this 3S. Woohoo, look at that. Just rolls for days. Let's come back around here. Sorry to my wifey on the camera. Oh, wow. Did you see that snap roll? Let's get that again. Ready? Snap roll. Oh my God, I gotta learn my controls, guys. Let's do that again. Snap roll, ready? Ready? Oh, look at that. Woo! Slow down, Mitchell, you're getting excited. So yeah, as you can see, this plane is very capable. I'm just gonna go back around. I'm in the safe mode again because I got a bit excited there. Flicker out of safe. On 3S, it's super crazy, guys. Like you can see, let's do a loop. Yeah, so like on the 3S, it's quite twitchy because that power's, you know, it's there. There's just so much control throw. But as you can see, like this is the safe mode and I'm full. You know, it's fine. Let's fly inverted. No, we're up too much here, so I'm gonna flick it into the safe mode there. And then we'll come back around. I'll see if I can do some inverted. Just backing her off the throttle there. This is insane with the 3S, hey? Look at that. Snap roll. Back with the wind. I want to fly inverted, but she's quite twitchy with this 3S. I think the 2S, yeah, she's just really, like it's definitely flight. Look at that. Woohoo! It's pretty nuts. That's just, oh. Inverted. Just want to slow it down. This is all out of safe mode. Oh, she's so quick to lose orientation. Oh. Inverted, there you go. Oh, gotta get out of that. So I flicked the switch. So that's the beauty. I lost orientation there and she was spiraling a bit. I just flicked that switch and we're good. Let's test the landings on this thing. Let's go, we're coming in for landing. I'm gonna stay in the safe modes, especially with this 3S for landing because yeah, she's just so powerful and so alive in this. Oh, we nearly got it. We nearly got it. So those big wheels really help it. But what I've noticed too, like the material that these are made out of, these wheels, they're quite a bit harder than your normal foam sort of wheels. So, but I really love this plane, and you know, my first opinion was that the first maiden flight I guess I just wasn't comfortable with it. And I guess with planes, you know, it does have, like if you don't have enough power through those turns, you will get a bit of a weird turn tendency. So like I said, keep that power up through the turns, but all planes fly different. So no matter what plane you're flying, it's going to take a bit of time to get used to, but you can see how capable this plane is. And yeah, I'm just super grateful to get it out and get it to you. It's out and it's available, and yeah, just super excited and able to get this to you, and I'm super grateful to fly it. My flying's progressing, and you know, just to learn new skills with new models like this really helps. So yeah, let us know what you think in the comments, guys. I think it's a beautiful little high wing, something different. You know, we've been flying a lot of warbirds lately. So this is really cool. Just have a look at it in the sun there, that metallic orange shining. That's super cool. I love the design, and the green and the blue also looks really cool. So I really appreciate you guys, and for tuning in and really just enjoying the hobby with us and our adventures of flying RC around the world. Inspiring. Do it, have fun, love it. This is a great hobby, great for your soul, just to enjoy and to be progress with your life in general. Really appreciate you all. I appreciate the support. Much love, and we'll see you soon. Cheers, guys. All right, going to show you exactly what's in the Trainstar box. This is what you'll get in your package, and really nice little setup here. Comes with your manual. Always read your manual, guys. What else we got here? So you will get also your main landing gear. It'll come with 2 props. It'll come with your USB charger, your rear landing gear, the plane itself. There she is, absolutely beautiful in that package there, and also your transmitter. So same transmitter obviously as your warbird range in the Volantex. All the functions are the same, and that's basically it, guys. That's all it comes with. You will have the options, obviously. Flies on a 2S and 3S, so they will come in the package as well. So with that, I'll show you exactly the main prop just pops in. I'll show you that really quickly. So just like your Warbirds and most of the Volantex range, that'll just click in, and your prop will just click in like that. Mainly what that does is if you have a small crash, or hopefully not too big of a crash, that plane will, you know, hit the ground and that prop will just pop off, saving actually breaking the prop. So that's what that's for. The main landing gear, we'll show you is that will go into the little slot here just behind the battery compartment, and that's that. And then we also got the rear landing gear, which will also just slot in the very back of the fuselage there, just a little, it'll just pressure fit. So I'll just show you that really quickly. Goes in like that. Yeah, it's just pressure fit. So, oh yeah, that's a movable tail wheel with the rudder, so that's cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. She's ready to go. I've already got batteries in it, obviously. And yeah, that's it. So really beautiful little well-rounded plane. And then yeah, happy days.